Hey everybody, I'm here today to tell you an easy way to keep your car cool in the summer. This is a simple trick that not many people take advantage of, and it will allow your car to be much cooler in the summer. That means that when you get into your car on a hot summer day, it's going to be much cooler and much faster to get the car to a nice moderate temperature. With that being said, let's get right into the video. Here is the simple trick. Park in the shade. Now here is the perfect example of allowing you to see that not many people take advantage of this opportunity. The next time that you go to a parking lot on a hot summer day, take a look at where everybody is parked. You can see that there are many shady spots and many spots that the sun is shining onto. And you can see that there's probably just as many people parked in the shady spots and the sunny spots. So people don't make an extra effort to park in the shade. Now, I completely understand that the sun does move. The sun starts in one spot and moves across to another spot. Now, all that you have to do is know where the sun is when you're parking and know how long you're going to be parked there for, and then park your car accordingly. Now, it does take the sun quite a while to move from one direction to the other. From the extreme of one side to the extreme of the other side, it takes a long time. So if you're only going to be parked somewhere for half an hour or an hour, then you can probably park in a shady spot, a spot that is covered in shade that is not sunny, and what's going to happen is your car is going to stay relatively cool. Now, it's not going to be freezing cold when you get into it, but it will definitely be cooler than if you were to have parked in a sunny spot. Now, there is a little catch to this. The spot that is covered in shade might not be the closest spot to the entrance of the mall or the grocery store or your work or wherever it is that you're going. So you might have to park a little bit further or strategically park with the thought of keeping your car cool as opposed to having the shortest walking distance. If you end up parking further away from the front entrance of wherever it is that you're going, you're going to get a little bit of extra exercise, so it's definitely a plus as well. So take a look at the ground when you're parking somewhere and look for the areas that have been shaded. Now, there are many things that can cause shade. If you park close to a building, then obviously that building will likely shade those parking spots closest to the building from the sun until the sun goes on the other side, in which it will shine directly onto the cars. Now, if you want to park close to the building and it's a shaded area, you know that most people want to park closest to the building, so you might actually have to park closest to the back of the building on the opposite side of the front entrance, because that's going to give you the advantage. Another thing that creates quite a bit of shade is a tall fence. If there's a tall fence in a parking lot, or a tall retaining wall, or a tall anything that is, let's say like 6, 7, or 8 feet tall, then that's going to provide a decent amount of shade depending on where the sun is. So pay attention to buildings and fences, because they're going to be the common things that you find that will provide the parking spots with shade. Another thing is a big tree. If you see a really big tree with great big shady bushes on the top, then that's going to cover up some parking spots as well. And if you park your car in the shade, it's going to keep it much cooler. And like I said, that means that you're not going to have the air conditioning on or the windows down for nearly as long to get it to a nice cool temperature. Now, don't get me wrong, when you walk into that car, even if you've parked in a shady parking spot, a parking spot that's been shaded, it's probably still going to be pretty warm, but it won't be nearly as hot as if you just park directly under the sun. Now, if you combine this little trick with the simple fact that maybe you have your windows tinted and you even have a reflector, or I should say a deflector, on your front windshield and rear windshield, then your car is going to stay very cool. So if you use this trick of parking in the shade, and you also have your windows tinted, and you also have a sunshade guard, a sun guard, a deflector, reflector, whatever you want to call it, on your front windshield and your rear windshield, and you close your sunroof cover just like that, like you take take all of these extra steps, your car will be degrees cooler, many degrees cooler than if you just simply parked it in the sun. So all that it is a little strategic trick of strategic parking. Just think before you park and act. Take those actions that I said along with parking in the shade, and it's going to help keep your car cool in the summer. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.